Hello, hi. How you guys doing? And I'm Danny. Today I'm going to make a very traditional Chinese soup, and it takes a while, but I'm going to start with the ingredients, and then when it started cooking, you're going to cook for about at least 45 minutes or something like that. So I'm going to pause it, and then we continue when it's ready again. Okay, all right, let's do it. Okay, I have 2 pounds of pork spare ribs. Okay, I have it chopped up like this with the ribs, and this is about 2 pounds. All right, and I'm gonna wash it first. Okay, and then I'm gonna cook the soup. What kind of soup is it? I'm gonna have the spare rib with chayote. Okay, this is the American chayote, or Central America's chayote. We Chinese also have chayote too, but the Chinese chayote is a little dark green and also has pins coming out of this thing here. Also have pin coming out, and then it's darker green. Okay, it's a little bit larger in size. These it's supposed to be pretty a little bit taste a little better, but I couldn't tell any difference. I have them both, and I even this year I tried to get some. I grew this one this year, but it did not come out good because I did not have enough sunshine for them. Okay, and also it was too late. So that's why now it's cold already in the East Coast. Okay, I'm gonna use the spare ribs, nice fresh spare rib, and then I chop them up in a little piece chunk like this. And then let's see. Let me clean up the spare rib first. And I have the stove going, and I have to boil the spare rib for at least 25 minutes to half an hour before I put the other things in. Because I put the chayote in, okay. All right, now and also kind of ingredient I have is also the Chinese turnip, dry turnip. This is a dry turnip. It adds to the taste of the soup. Okay, I'm gonna soak it and get all the salt and the salt out. Okay, and then that's how we work out, and slice it and put it into the soup and slowly boil. Now I'm gonna rinse it again to get all the junk out of the bone and things like that. Okay, and just use hot water to wash it. I don't know how other people do, but this is what I do. Okay, I'm gonna drain it out. I'm gonna use the hot water so I don't have to boil and clean it again. Okay. There you go. So you guys can see it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So when you guys do it, you don't have this Chinese turnip, dry turnip, and you don't have to worry about it. Just put different something else in it. Okay, but this is what it adds the soup a little bit different taste. Okay. All right, now the rib is ready. Okay, and then I'm cooking I'm going to cook the water first, and I have 2.5 pounds of the ribs, and then I save half a pound for myself so I can do steam black bean sauce. Spray with black bean sauce. That's about 1 dish already. So it's about a little bit more than a pound, half a pound, so about 1/4 pound, 3/4 pound. Yeah, that's good. Let's save that for later on use. We Chinese always like to have soup. Okay, I'm cooking the water so I can peel the chayotes. Okay, let me find. And then when I put the pork in and then stop cooking pork, I'm going to pause the video because it's going to be quite some time, and then we start it again. All right, just be patient, and you get that. Okay, you guys probably do the same thing. I don't know. Yeah, this is how we do it. We'll kill the chayote. Oh, I like this soup. The soup. I don't know. It's okay. One more thing about the pork bone, pork rib, spare rib. If some people there, because they're religious, they don't eat pork. Use chicken bones and a whole chicken. Have chicken with the chicken thighs, and put it in. And it's better with the fresh chicken. You know, this is pretty fresh spare rib. Yeah, because this is from Chinatowns. They have usually their pork. They usually butcher the pig in the morning and deliver to the Chinatown's meat shop. Okay. We did too when we have my family have a restaurant. We had a butchers nearby, and then I was a very good friend of the butchers family, so they supplied to my restaurant many years ago when I was younger, and then they supplied about 4 or 5 pig each week at least. So that's what we used to do, and then we have fresh pork comes in every morning. Yeah. Okay, so it tastes different, you know. If you get it from the other market, from the outside market, I don't know how fresh they are, but I still use them anyway once in a while. But I can tell the different taste. They're not as sweet. They don't have the meat fresh sweet as some of the things I bought from Chinatown. This different from Chinatown. It's not only just Chinatown. Even the old day, we have you probably did the too. Some of the old timers, they have they know that they usually butcher the beef, the pork, the cow, and the beef, and then serve them for the whole day. That's it. That's enough for the whole day. And then tomorrow, next morning, they butcher another batch for the days of the business. But however, that's how I get it. And I prefer to get some of the pork like that from Chinatown. If I don't have it, I don't have a chance to go to Chinatown and get it, then I get it from the market or restaurant surprise. Or even I have like a restaurant depots around, so I used to go to restaurant depots. At least their meat are fresh. Okay, here's a coyote. I clean it up like this thing, and then I get them prepared. I'm cooking the water, and it's boiled, and then I put the pork rib in it. Pork rib is pretty lean too. A lot of meat in there. I pick out some I make sure I get enough of meat in the rib. Once in a while, I add another. If not enough of meat in it, I put a pork chop in it, add additional pork chop in it, or even put a couple of pieces of chicken thighs or chicken breast into it. Yeah. Because the soup almost a meal itself. Yeah, I usually do that. Have a soup and a couple of dishes. I'm picky. I usually have like 4, 5, 6 dishes, so I can pick on each dish and then a little bit of each dish, and then that's one of my meal already. Yeah, good. Different meal have a different vitamin and protein in the body. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys if you like to do that and see how is it taste to you guys. And then oh yeah, this authentic. So what's Chinese soup that they make? Because what I make now is not just for one day. I usually save it in a container. Okay, now the water is boiling. Okay, now the water is boiling. I can see it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put into, you see the water over there. I have the pot over here. You see, I'll show you first. I'm gonna go back to this. The water is boiling. Okay, and then I put the all the pork ribs in it. Okay, and that I prepared earlier. Okay, and we'll let it cook a little bit. Cook. Okay. I go back to my my cleaning up and then cut it up. How we cut it up, so you can see, you guys can see, and also the slice of the turnip. Okay. Now I'm gonna stir a little bit. I'm gonna stir the pork bone and let it cook for a while. And it continues. This chayote. I have 5 of them, 5 the big one. So I don't know how many pounds is it. I didn't look. I picked it. I only count by how many of them. Sometimes if it's bigger, sometimes I feel like more people, and then I put I get a couple more. So I have 5 of them. Okay, 3 of them I put it big, and a couple of them the mini yogurt size. Okay, and I show you in a little while. So I can peel out this thing and show you how to cut it, how thick I cut it. So I cook it. I still have can eat the chayote as a melon in the soup. So they give you a little body. If it's too thin, then you don't feel the body of the soup. And that's how we work out. All right, there you go. In the meantime, while I'm doing this thing, I'm also cooking the rice. That's right underneath of the camera. Okay, just up behind the camera. Okay, when I do that, put the little rice. All right, let's see. Let's clean the thing out, and then I cut them all up. Okay. All this peel, I clean all the grass out before I do something else. I'm pretty picky with things. Okay. All right. I put all these chayote peel in the bag. Then put it in the dumpster later on. Okay. And when I cut it, I have to make sure I get the pit out too. Okay. This chayote have the pit inside. You see, I have 5 of them. All right. I'm gonna wash it. But usually, when I peel the chayote, I wash my hand many times because they have juice coming out of the chayote. It's like another layer on top of my skin. It's stuck. So that's why don't worry about it. Use a little warm water and then we fry it up. You don't have to put salt like a soap in it to wash it. And I just wash a couple more times and they come out. I eat this thing enough. I make a lot of soup, and this is one of my. I like the chayote a lot. Okay, next. All right, I have 5 of them. I'm going to get the cleaver out, the knife. Rinse it out a little bit. Let's see how I do. Okay. I usually. Okay, can you see? Oh yeah, you probably can see it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough light here. Okay, like this thing. I call one of those things, and then I use a spoon. Okay, I use a spoon to clean it up. How I do use a spoon. There's a pit right here, the middle, the middle of the thing. There's a pit in here, so I can use a metal spoon, stick it in to take that pit out. It's cut in half already, so all of those jazz, throw it out. Okay, and also this part hasn't been peeled yet, so I use the spoon to scrape it off. Lazy. I don't want to cut it. I don't want to cut too much of the squash out. If we cut it too much, no more, none left. See, I just scrape the skin off. There. If you don't scrape it off, when you chew it, when you have the soup done, and then you taste hard, you know. It don't taste right. Okay, now I'm gonna dig into the pit again. Half the pit that I cut. Okay, there's one. I put it into the wash. There's another one to do the same thing. Usually, not only just Chinese food, all kind of food, the pet work, it takes almost like 3/4. The pet work is 3/4 of the cooking. Okay, because you don't get it prepared. How can you cook? All right, you have to get it prepared ahead of time. Because I know there's a soup, so that's why I don't do it prepare ahead of time. If I prepare ahead of time, you don't see it that much. Some of the dish I make, I did not show you, but from time to time I will. I started to, even I have some of the videos already in my channel, and then someday I'm going to do it again. So to start from the beginning, even from the pet work and ingredients, laid out everything. So lay out with pretty detailed to you guys. At least you guys will know what to do, because when you're at home, every one of us the same thing, okay? Oh yeah, if you want to do it, you don't know where to start, how to start it, and then you have to lay everything down and pick out all the thing, and then after this pet work down, all the seasoning, and the preparation of the complete product. See, I stick the spoon, the metal spoon in, get the like this, to get the pit out. The pit doesn't taste good. I know. I tasted before. I've tasted before. Unless people they like it and they want to take it, and then you cook it with. Okay, I'm not. Okay, now I'm gonna put it in the water. So this jazz, so we can throw it out. I'm gonna do it. Cut another one again. So I only have 5 of them. Sometimes I use 6. Okay, if they have a couple of people, I take the pit out this time first. Okay, and then I cut this part here. Yeah. Okay. Now I scrape the where the end of it. There's some of the skin I could not cut anything, so I just scrape it. Get the use the metal spoon. They can clean it up pretty good, just like a knife. If you use a knife, oh, you get cut all the time. Don't use a knife. Use a spoon to pull it. Okay, take my word. Yeah. Even is it? Yeah, you're a chef. You've done enough cooking enough. You didn't know that. So that's what we do. There you go. We'll scrape it out nice and good, because they don't taste good. If you chew it, it's hard, just like another piece of aluminum sheet. You're eating that melon. Okay, after I finish this thing, prepare everything, and then I'm going to pause the video so we can come back. I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you again. I have to cook the the broth for about at least half an hour. Okay. Let's see. But sometimes when I do some of the cooking, I don't pause it because I want you guys to feel it, how long it takes to do it, to get it done, so you don't have any question in your mind, in your head. I'm used to speak very, very fast, and then that's why this time I'm going to speak a little bit slower so you guys can hear me pretty good. Yeah, we New Yorkers are very, very fast. When they go down south, and also go to the West Coast, and then they can tell because the way we talk, and the way we walk, the way we drive, they all know that you're East Coast people. I said, yeah, I said, yeah, because you guys rushing everywhere, doing everything fast. Even the speech is fast. I've been there, I know. And also when that was, I think that was LA, and also down south to Houston, Texas, and I've been traveling around this. Yeah. And you speak your typical Yankee. Yeah, I'm a Yankee, all right. There you go. I hope you can see what I can do. I'm having the light here, you know. We're cleaning up the pit area. Yep, and then here's a stem. I'm gonna cut it. Like that's okay. Here's another. I think this last piece. All right, good, almost. And then I have to cut the turnip stuff. Okay, I want you to see how I cut it because
steaming is starting.
Yeah, the my wife's cook is talking to me. Okay, and all pit, and then all peel. All right, all these things, all this jar. All right, now I'll let the chayote soak in the water a little while, and I wash up told you about the dry turnip that I soaked it earlier. If you don't have this thing, you probably don't because you got to go Chinatown and go around and look for it, you know. And not every chef they use it because they are different people. You know, all those chefs here, but this is what my mom said that's what we do in the old day. You see how I slice it? I slice it like this. Did you see it? Yeah. Make sure you see it. Slice it like this. Not too thin, not too thick. Just like cutting the beef. And how come you say, oh, you do a side like an angle to cut it? Yeah, because I want to make it the service area. I don't want to go stripped down. Stripped down is not enough service area. Okay, some of this little chip, I just chop it off so they don't tangle in the pot. Now I'm gonna put it here. Now this thing I can put it into the pot too. I'm gonna put this thing in the pot and boil at the same time with the bone. Okay. All right. All right. Now it's time for me to do to cut the chayote. Okay. Everybody knows how to cut it, but the point I just like to cut it this way. I want it. Okay, like to cut it this thick, bigger, about this big. So you can, when you use it, you can feel the you can feel you're eating like a little melon or something like that. Okay, and there's some thicker ones, some thinner one. Okay, that at least you have a different purpose when you eat them. Oh yeah, some of them they all taste. The thinner one, when it boil in the pot, it would come out. The taste would come out more, and the nutrition in the melon, it come out more. The thicker one get less, so you can chew it. So it give you the body, the taste of the body of the stuff. 1, 2. It's not that I don't want to tell it all uniformly. Nope. I want to make some thicker, some thinner. So you can have different use. Okay. This time I want to do it thinner. So when they cook it, there's more surface area to get all the nutrition of the chayote go into the broth. And a couple more bigger one. So I want to have a body one. I can chew it. Yeah. After the bone done, I still have to cook for about maybe about 20, 25 minutes, something like that with the chayote. Okay. How much water you put in? Okay, you usually put the pot. I put about half of the pot. Let me see how many. About 3/4 of the water in it to boil. Okay, for this kind of this much of the chayote. Yeah, and also the bone. Don't make it too thin. Make sure they have enough the meat and also you get the taste out of it. Okay. Usually when I have some of the chicken bones, chicken thigh, then I usually put one chicken thigh in it or 2 chicken thigh in it too. Add to it. So if I want a little more heavier soup on the heavier meat soup, then I put into it. If people they have a religious, they don't eat pork, they use chicken. Same that the different they probably get used to it. Just chicken. Even this sometimes if I have the chicken, I put the chicken in too. But I didn't mind to put the chicken. I like to eat just with the pork. Yeah. Because when the chicken you cook it in the pot of water, it come out bland. Now, a couple more thing I want to do. I put a couple garlic in it. Okay. I put a couple garlic in it. In the soup we're boiling now, and a little ginger. That's what I like. I have 2 kinds of garlic. One of the hot garlic, one of the soft garlic. Okay, this is the soft garlic. So the hot garlic. Okay, the bigger one. So I just press it. The small one is the soft garlic. There's a little one. It's called soft garlic. Yeah. Now, the ginger. I'm going to put 2 pieces of ginger. Okay, this is not enough. I like ginger. I like to use organic ginger and garlic. I use that organic. The organic ginger, they look like this, okay? They're smaller, very small, okay? And then it's a lot more work, but the point is still, get used to it. This kind of ginger, the ginger is stronger. I like it. I like it stronger, and it looks better. The big one, I also have a big one to show you, okay? Here, this is a much bigger, okay? Versus this is a little one. Little one is organic ginger, okay? This is a big one. I have them both, but I like to use this more often. Yeah. Okay, I want to wash the ginger. I don't want to skin it. I don't skin this ginger, but a lot of chefs they do. They don't. Oh yeah, they don't look good. But I clean it like this. You see. Sometimes I use the brush to brush it off first before I clean it with the with the rough side, so you clean up the skin before I use it. Okay. I use this brush it off first. Clean it.
The soft glutinous rice has been completed. Stir the rice.
Okay. And then I wipe it with this thing with the green side, so you wipe off the surface a little bit. The ginger, usually all the nutrition, they're all in the skin. It's just like a potato, okay? Sweet potato is the same thing, okay? After your doctor or your nutritionist, they tell you the same thing too. You know, because we have Chinese medicine too, okay? Ginger, when they use ginger as part of one of the ingredient in the medicine, the purpose is also the ginger skin. Yeah. Because when I was in college, one of my girlfriend was a Chinese a med school student for Chinese medicine in London University. And then I said, hey, when you come over here to see me, and then he just always bring her homework, her case study, and it come and then I used to laugh at him. All right, okay. I got all these things. I don't have to slide it because I put it in the water. Okay, look at it. I just mix it, press it out, open it up. Press it, open it up. Okay, that's why I'm dumping into the water, the pot of water. And this is also garlic. I like garlic. Garlic is good for our heart anyway, artery. Yeah, but it's never been approved. But I like the taste too. All right. The end of it, I cut it out a little bit. Okay. Not enough of garlic. I put another piece of garlic in it. You see, I got a couple of garlic like this. Okay. Another one. All right. Okay. I'm gonna trim it off, clean it up, all these things. Now I'm gonna put it into the water like this thing and cook it. Okay, I stir it up a little bit. I'm gonna turn down the flame. So I don't boil it too hot. There you go. Turn it down to maybe 60% of what it was. Now I'm gonna wash it out, and then I'm going to pause the video, and then I start again afterward. Okay? Yep. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Okay, still cooking. Okay, I'm going to show you how it's cooked. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to pause again. See, it's cooking. I have to make sure all the juice, all the good stuff come out of the pork first. Yeah. And let it cook for a while. Let it cook. Okay. I'm going to I'm going to pause again, okay, and come back in. Hi, I'm back. Okay, now it's been 25 to 30 minutes already. So I'm going to put the, that's good enough. Yep, I'm going to put a little bit of, put the squash in, the chayote squash. I'm going to put it in. Let's just slice it already. And then I want you guys to look at it, okay? I want to show you how it should work, okay? Okay, you can see the pot is boiling like that, okay? I'm gonna pour everything else in, everything in. Okay. I'm going to use the thing to stir it up a little bit. Okay, you see the broth? It cooks nice, okay? So I'm gonna, next thing is I'm gonna turn the flame, the fire, the flame up, turn it high on a high, and and I can cover it up and then cook. Okay. Then I'm gonna pause again, and then you can when it's done, and then I show you later. Okay. I'm gonna pause first. Hi, I'm back. Okay, the soup been cooking for like 45 minutes already. Look at this. I think it's already almost done. Okay, you can see it over here now. It's cooking. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Okay, and it's almost done. I'm going to put the seasoning in it. Okay, let me see what I put in. I put a little bit of the I like a little bit of chicken with that. I didn't put chicken in it, so I put about one teaspoon of this thing. This is called chicken bouillon. Okay, bouillon, and then put it in there. Yep. Then I don't have to put MSG in it. Okay. And I put a little bit salt. Okay. All right, and then not too much salt because I am watching my salt too. Okay. Too much salt is not good. Okay. I put a little bit of the sesame sauce, sesame oil in it. That's it. Just tiny bit. Okay. Let me stir it up a little bit. I can smell the sesame oil. You see? You look at it, okay? See the chayotes like this. Can you see it? Okay. Okay, let me get a bowl out, and then so you can see. You see what I have here? I also have one of the dishes I make yesterday. You guys probably seen it already. Is tender beef with zucchini and wrapping sauce. Okay, look at this. I have some of the spirit in it. Look at it. I put some spirit. I'm gonna have a bowl of soup. And put some squash in it. I like to eat this chayote squash. Okay. Let me taste if it's good enough yet. I hope it's good enough. Okay, the soup. I shut the heat down. Shut it off. Okay, you see that? Taste. Wow, the whole body feels good. That's good. Okay, and I have this is my. I'm gonna show you. This is my soup. This is the soup that I just made. Okay, some of the spare rib and with the chayote soup. Okay, and this is the beef with black bean sauce beef, tender beef with the zucchini and black bean sauce I made yesterday, and then see how I preserve it. I wrap it up with a saran wrap, and then I cover it up like this. Okay, and then I put it preserved in the refrigerator. Look at it, still looks very good, shiny. So this is, and I also have some fish too. I have some cod, pan fried some cod. So that's my dinner. And look at it. This is my my rice I cook. You can see that. That's the rice I cook. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right. This is it. This is the soup that I make today, and then I hope that you guys try to practice it and then see if you like it, and you probably do that. But don't overdo the too much of a seasoning in it. The soup it's better off because the pork taste is already nice and sweet after you cook for an hour something. Okay, and plus the chayote and cook it up already. Look at chayote. I can eat it like this, and then this I eat it with a dinner, and then I take it as a soup. That's how we eat. And then this is another dish I have left. Look at it. I have the polycarbonate container. It's hot, and also I wrap it with saran wrap to keep it. I don't want anything else, any refrigeration get into it. That's tight enough. So that's why they keep a very good. Look at it. It looks still very fresh. So that's my dinner. That's how we do it, and I hope that you enjoy it and try to cook the soup just like I do. And then you guys, if you have not too many people at home, so make a smaller portion, okay, and then just reduce everything down, all right. And then you can do that. But I don't care. What I make is more than enough for one person, and that's why when one person or two person, it takes a couple of days to finish it anyway. So you have to learn how to preserve it. And that part of the soup I made, I'm going to have a larger container like this, okay. But this high, that's about 2 quart, okay. I think this is 1 quart size, and 2 quart. I'm going to keep that in there, and then and seal it up too, and then put it in the inside of the refrigerator. Make sure the refrigerator is cold enough, okay, and then you can keep it nice and put a wrap in it inside before I put a cover. This cover is pretty tight too because I use this all my life, okay. Because we used to do that in the restaurant. We keep some of the things that in the container. Some of the bigger one I also have some bigger one, smaller one. Okay, this is the medium sized one, and some smaller and smallest too. And then I use this a lot. Okay. And then I bought this from. This is not totally different than you buy from like Target, Walmart, or some the grocery store or something like that, because this is pretty strong, and also it's better than those metal. I also have metal too. I show you, okay. I also have the metal one. I don't like to use the metal one. I couldn't see it. You see, I also have the metal one too. Okay, I seldom use the metal one. Size is the same, cover too. The little smaller one too. Look at it. I have both of them, transparent polycarbonate one. Okay, this is polycarbonate. It's totally different than HDPE container that you get from the store. They usually sell it and a whole bunch. Those are junk. Okay, I have those. I just throw them away, and then I want to buy this thing because this thing is not cheap. Okay, each one of them, like $15, and then plus the cover is another $5. So that's why I got a bunch of them. But this is worth it because it's going to last for a long time. It's going to last for years, and also it's much better than those. Much better than those plastic. I do HDPE container, and then they also transparent or even some of the polypropylene container. I don't like those. Okay, and if you have any question, drop me a line, and I'll let you know. I will help you out, and then I tell you what I can do. Okay, and I hope you enjoy it, and happy cooking. Yep.